all teed up. Whistle sounds. Week number 2 is about ready to get underway as Javi with the approach. High angling kick fielded over here by Snodgrass, fumbles it, and it goes out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So West Burlington runs a lot of no-huddle spread. They're going to stretch things wide, but we'll see how this Bears defense does. There is the handoff for Brian Brim. He's looking for some running room off the left side, and he's slowed up. Looked like Twins right, one split out to the left. Day going to hand off again. Brim off the right side. He's got some running room, but a good open field tackle out there by Sheely as he gets out to the 20. Closed down.
Good tackles to start the game between Hatfield and Sheely.
3rd down and 6. Straight drop back to pass is Day. Fires across the middle, tipped up in the air, and it falls incomplete. Good coverage there. He was a lot more accurate, so look for him to maybe pick things up here a little bit tonight. But that first pass, a little high.
Yeah, and the Bears had good coverage.
Slater Gifford, high angling kick. Cheese calls for the fair catch. Makes it at the 45-yard line. Brady Lukovsky and Sheely to the near side. Thompson splits out to the left. Graves and Tanner Lukovsky, either side of Cornwell, out of the shotgun. Graves comes in motion out of the backfield to the right side. There is the toss sweep coming out near side for Lukovsky. Looks for some running room, turns it up, gets near midfield where he's brought down. A gain of 5 on the play.
Those outside linebackers on every play, it looks like, from the fresh off game as well.
Twins either direction. Lukovsky straight behind Cornwell, Motion right to left. Play action. Nope, going to go tunnel screen over there for Thompson. Looks for a couple of blocks. Big pancake from Jacob. And there's a nice open field tackle by Day, but not before Thompson gets across the 45. Twins right, double backs either side of Bo in the backfield. Graves again, motion, comes to that near side, the wide side of the field. Now they're going to run a counter play back to the other side. Lukovsky, he's got running room, looks for a downfield block. 30, 25, 21-yard line where he's wrestled down. A gain of 22 on the play, and another first down for the Bear. Wyatt Goodale comes in, splits out wide right with Sheely and Graves in a trips look. Again, that's to the wide side, the right side of the formation. Cornwell, straight drop back to pass. A little out underneath route is to Cheese, and he is hit as soon as he makes the catch by 2nd down and 10. Cornwell with the snap, hands it off right side, looks for Cheese, picks up a block in the backfield, turns it up, 20, 15-yard line where he's wrestled down. That'll be 8 yards on 2nd down. That'll bring real athletic, strong kid. He's been playing 3 years at this varsity level. 3rd down, short 3 for the Bears. Play action off the blitz. There's a pass, and contact right when the ball got there. Intended for Sheely, falls incomplete.
And we got
that it was 4th down. Bears go with their jumbo look. Shift Barnhart over to the right side. Give an unbalanced right look with Twins to this direction. Cornwell up under center, long count. Turns, hands off. Lukovsky's got some running room, 10. Carries at the 5, spins away down to the 4-yard line. Needed 3, he picks up 11, and that's another first down for the Bears. Twins right. Now Espenson's going to hop over. Tight end on the right side. Now motion from Sheely back right to left. We've got penalty flag. Nope, timeout, I think.
Timeout.
Come back up again. Straight I formation with Twins right. Now they're going to shift Espenson over to the right side. Now Sheely goes in motion again from right to left. Cornwell under center. Toss sweep for Lukovsky. Waits for a block. Looks for the pulling Andrew Black, who leads him into the end zone. And West Branch cracks the scoreboard first with a 4-yard touchdown run by Lukovsky.
Jason, that was right at you, and you could.
Cheese and the other wide receivers are doing their job and opening it up down the field for him.
Javi Z out to attempt the extra point. Snap from Lukovsky to Sheely. Down, kick up, and this one is hooked wide left. Not sure if the hold was a little 6-0. 8-play, 55-yard drive, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Tanner Lukovsky. Wide left on the extra point. Zamudio, another high angling kick, fielded by Snodgrass at the 9 on the near side. He's going to run all the way to the far side. Looks for some running room. The Bears stringing him out. Spins away from one man. Penalty flag comes in. He's going to get through a small hole and falls ahead to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the laundry is, though. So they come out, Twins left, one to the right.
After the 10-yard march off, first and 10.
Day out of the gun. Hands off near side for Brim, and Jeff Bowie seals down, fills that hole. Didn't make the tackle himself, but that's what you do, Quinny. You wait for 3.
Heart of the Bears defense. Good job by the freshman there.
Second down and 8. Brim is going to hand off again, or get the handoff again, and he is swarmed under in the backfield. Blackie and Hatfield among others. Twins left. Day. Long count. And we're going to have movement in the backfield and somebody jumping defensively. Well, he kind of jumped forward.
Yeah.
But at the same time, little Jacob lurched into the neutral zone. There is the handoff for Brim. And he is swarmed down again right at the line of scrimmage. Waiting for Day to pull that out and look for something downfield. Just get that defense real aggressive. Snap a little high. Pressure coming. Almost blocked by Brady Lukovsky. It's a short punt. Shealy runs up. Fair catch. And makes it at the West Burlington 39-yard line. For those just joining us, the Fresh Soft Bears did pick up the win, 14-6 tonight. Out of the shotgun, handoff right side for Graves. Wow, nice tackle down there. Reese Richards.
It's going to give that young Bear offensive lineman some trouble.
Second and 11. Cornwell, long snap. Throws underneath, and the ball is tipped up and knocked down. That is Snodgrass right there. Just outside the 40-yard line. No wind tonight, so it is not a factor. Graves comes in motion left to right. Straight drop back to pass. Cornwell, good protection, steps up, fires across the middle. He's got Shealy, but he overthrew him. Shealy was flattening the route out. Misfired on that one. He will now put a foot into it. Spiraling kick. Going to go over the head of Snodgrass. Hits at the 10, the 2, and then it just does sneak into the end zone.
Should have been on
line.
Ball sits on the right hash. Trips left this time for the Falcons. Drake Day rather flares it out here for Whaley. And he's got Cheese there. Slows him up, turns it up, gets across the 20, out of bounds at the 20. They got absorbed by West Burlington this year.
Second down 7 for the Falcons.
Second down. And there is the handoff for Brim. Counters back the near side. Gets up to the 25-yard line before he's brought down. 6, so 3rd and 4. There's the fake option. They come near side. He's got Snodgrass going deep, but he slowed the route up, trying to stutter step like he was going to block.
He needed to.
So 4th and 5. Slater Grifford takes the snap. That one, I think, was partially blocked. They didn't signal it, but it hits actually the yard marker out of bounds at the 50-yard touchdown run on their opening possession. Went 3 and out second time out. They send 3 wide to the left. Handoff up the middle for Lukovsky. Gets to that second level, 40, 35. Dripped up as he gets inside the 35, down to the 32. 13 on the play. Give him 12 to the 34-yard line. Twins either direction for Cornwell. Lukovsky straight behind him. Play action, steps up, good protection, fires. He's got a man, Thompson, wide open, turns up at the 25, and he stumbled. He just got a little bit in front of himself. Otherwise, he was going to have a lot more, at least a first. 2nd and 2. Trips right, tight end to the left. Flare route out here comes to Cheese. Good blocking downfield, turns it up 20, 15. Wrestled down at the 12-yard line. Penalty flag comes in, though.
Pass complete
to the left. Pete Espenson, the tight end, to the right, out of the I formation. Graves at fullback. Lukovsky dots it, 7 yards back. Cornwell up under center. Toss sweep to the left side. Waits for a block. Looks to cut it to the outside. And looked like he was going to bounce it, but that defense was able to. Twins come out to the near side, out of the I formation. Shealy and Brady Lukovsky. 3rd and a yard. Pressure coming right up the middle. Handoff for Lukovsky, and there he's got the first down inside the 20. Down to the 17, a gain of 7.
Opened it up. Billy Freese kicked 74 out of the way, and that was the gap.
There you go. Doesn't take a lot, just a little crease. Play action, and the pass again knocked down. Reese Richard gets the hands up. 2nd and 10, out of the gun. Graves left, Lukovsky right, Twins to the right. Handoff left side for Lukowski. Waits for the block. Sidesteps one man. Pushes his way down close to the 15-yard line. They're down and 7 from the 15. Espenson goes left to right. Gives that unbalanced look. Now Shealy comes back in motion from right to left. Handoff comes back to the right side for Lukowski. Gets to the hole. Gets drilled by Snodgrass inside the 15 down to the 11. The offensive line here. Twins to the right, out of the I form. Quick handoff. Now we've got a penalty flag. Nope, timeout it looks like. Bears come back out, go to the shotgun. Twins right, one to the left. Graves comes in motion out of the backfield. Now they look to counter it back the other way for Lukowski. He had the hole, but he is grabbed and brought down at the 10. He only picked up 1.
I think he's going to be short, so if they run the ball, that should run out the clock.
I think the other thing, Quinny, though, I think Coach Peterson's got confidence in his defense.
Yeah.
Day hands off to Brim off the right side. He is greeted right away by Billy Freese. Well, 7 seconds left. They're up at the line. They're going to get one more off. Handoff comes to Brim again, and he carries a couple of guys with him across the 10 to maybe the 11. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Trevor. Congratulations to him. 3rd down and 9 for West Burlington as we start the second quarter. Option play goes for Drake Day, and he has nothing doing as he tries to turn it up. Bears had the pitch man covered. He kept it himself, and he gets a yard. Well, I've got him for 9 yards of total offense on those 4 drives. Gifford. End over end kick. Hangling near side, hits at the 45. Takes a small bounce, and will be down at the 39-yard line again. Twins either direction. Lukowski straight behind Cornwell out of the gun. Straight drop back to pass. Plenty of time. Lobs it near side. He's got Graves on the seam route. At the 5, he pulls it in. He will be down at the 2-yard line. 37 yards. Front 5.
Sets up first and goal from the 2
first and goal at the 2. Twins right. Backs on either side. Now Graves motions from the left side over to the right. There is blitz coming, and there will be penalty flags dropped. Same look. Thompson splits out left. Shealy and Goodale to the right. Cheese in motion left to right. Showing blitz that way. They're going to toss it to Lukowski. Breaks an arm tackle in the backfield. Up to the goal line. Tries to spin. Looking to push his way in. No signal yet. It looks like he's going to be stopped just short.
He's going under center.
Yep. I formation. Twins right. Espenson switches from the left to the right side. Cornwell gets everybody set. Now brings motion with Shealy. From the right to the left. Off tackle to the right side. Lukowski, a little stutter step. Waits, gets ahead, and still no signal. He's right at the goal line. I think he's going to be just short again. Get me into the end zone here. Let Bo just ride my back all the way in. They're showing pressure right up the middle, anticipating that. Cornwell, long snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he does. They just bulldoze the way in, and Cornwell in for his first touchdown of the season. Bears go up 12-0 here in the first half. Thompson splits out left. I formation. Espenson, the tight end, to the right. Cornwell up under center. Play action. Rolls out to his left. Looks to throw. He's got Thompson in the corner. He's able to cradle it with both hands and make it a 14-0 game here in favor of the Bears.
This week, it just looks like a totally different defense out there.
So Snodgrass and Whaley back deep to receive. Zamudio with the approach. Another nice end-over-end kick fielded at the 11. Snodgrass looking for the wall coming up on the near side. They're setting the wall up all the way at the numbers. Pete Espenson fights off the block and almost made the tackle.
Yeah.
Again, no huddle for West Burlington. They come out, play call already. They send Twins left, one to the right. Drake Day hands off to Brim on the near side. Looks for some running room. Actually gets to the second level this time. Thompson able to slow him up. Goodale. 8:40 to go first half. Bears up 14-0. Day will hand it off again to Brim. Strings things out and is slowed up. Good job in the backfield by Freest to slow him down. Aggressive, too. I think there was some timidness in the first half last week. After halftime, the Bears did a lot better. There's the counter play for Brim, and he's hitting the backfield. And right there, little Jacob just missed him, but he had 3 white shirts waiting. And they're going to drop Brim back at the 25, a loss of 3, 4th down.
And then that tells you the guys up front are doing their job.
Exactly. You could, like you said, Mike, Barnhart was right there for the tackle. He slowed him up. And then the linebackers, like you just mentioned, John Hatfield right there finishes him off for a 3-yard loss.
Punt angles out of bounds. Wait and see as the referee's got his arm up. Side judge walks up. And they will stop at the West Branch 49. See about a 3/4 moon down to the south of us, shining down on the field. Jacob Graves comes in motion out of the backfield. Cornwell, hard count, rolls out to the right. He gets sealed off. He's got plenty of room. He could run it. Throws on the run. He's got Brady Lukovsky, leaps up, makes the grab, and turns around inside the 40 at the 39-yard line. A gain of 12 on the play. First down. 1st and 10 at the Falcon 39-yard line. Twins either way this time for Bo. Quick out route here comes to Cheese. He's got a block by Thompson. Cuts it to the outside, 35-30, 25-20. Wrestle down inside the 20. They'll say down at the 18-yard line. Downfield block.
Yeah. So they're putting 8 in the box, and it's not doing them any good.
Trips right, tight end to the left for the Bears. They're going to run a little flare route again out there for Cheese. Turns it up. Defended a little better. He's inside the 25, or inside the 15 down to the 14. Right on the line, same formation. This time to the short side of the field is the trips. 2nd and 6. Now they'll hand it off for Lukovsky. Into that line of scrimmage, spins his way down inside the 15 down to about the 12. 14-0 lead for the Bears. They're knocking on the door again. Twins either direction. Now Graves goes in motion right to left to give a trips look to the wide side of the field. Cornwell straight drop back to pass. They're looking to set up that center screen. Now he just chucks it into the end zone, and it falls incomplete. Luckily, there was 3 green jerseys around.
Cornwell set to kick the field goal.
Ball just inside the right hash, not quite from the angle. Low snap, down by Shealy. Kick is up. It's got plenty of leg, and it sails right through the uprights. So with 5:50 to go here in the first half, West Branch extends the lead now to 17-0. Stand just inside the 10-yard line.
5:50 to go in the half.
Bears up 17-0. Zamudio
Ooh,
gets this one to the center of the field. Fielded by Whaley at the 5. They're going to go the other direction this time. And he sidesteps a couple of guys, makes some arm tackles. Look out. He's got Bowie to beat, and Bowie runs him into the West Branch sideline. And a couple of missed tackles, a nice little seam, and Whaley gets him out to the 35-yard line. Trips right. They're going to flare it out here. Nice block on the open field by Richards. They throw it out to Snodgrass. He's across the 40. Fumble. Ball comes out, and the Falcons are back on it at the 42-yard line.
Back up.
6-yard gain on the completion. 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4. Blitz coming by the Bears. They hand off to Brim on the near side. He breaks through the first wave, keeps the pile churning, gets out near the 45-yard line. They finally blow the whistle.
I think this might be their first.
1st and 10.
A little bit more up-tempo here from West Burlington. They're showing blitz. Counterplay comes back near side, and
nice.
Billy Freese, Andrew Black make a sandwich right there for a loss of a yard on the play.
Boy, they read that well.
Twins left to the wide side of the field. Come out here for Snodgrass. Oh, and there's 2 Bears right there. Goodale and Thompson as Snodgrass couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down. And Drake Day is going to keep it himself. And as he comes into the backside, great job by Hatfield and Freese, the backside defender.
Back end, Tanner.
Gifford back to punt for the Falcons.
Graves and Shealy back to receive Slater Gifford's punt. This one looks to be returnable. And a running start by Shealy, 35 out to the 40-yard line where he's brought down. Fielded it back at about the 20. Give him 15 or 20 yards on the return.
See if we can put another one in the end zone.
Twins either direction. Ball on the right hash. Motion from Shealy right to left. They're going to run the slip screen again for Thompson. Looks to make it the first guy miss. Turns it up to the 45-yard line. Give him a game. Goodale and Shealy this time to the right, with Graves and Thompson to the left. Now Cheese goes in motion to that right side of the formation. Cornwell straight drop back to pass, under pressure, rolls to his right, throws on the run. He's got Goodale, turns, and is drilled as he gets near midfield. He'll say down at the 48-yard line, sideline, and get him back onto the bench so the trainers can work on him. Brady Lukovsky in now, Twins left, double backs, one on either side. Cheese comes in motion. Now trips look to the left, roll out this way. Cornwell squares the shoulders, but he's going to get dropped in the backfield. Brian Brim was there to drop him for a loss of 8 on the Snodgrass, back deep to receive. Everybody else on the line of scrimmage.
They got 10
They're
on
coming
the line.
for pressure. Bit of a high snap. Cornwell bobbles it. He's going to roll out to the near side. Now he throws. He's got a man down here. That's Graves. He's got the first down to the West Burlington 41-yard line.
Holy cow.
Wow. I'm sure Bo might have yelled a go-go as he was having trouble bobbling that. He had to leap up high for it and then knocked it down, picked it up off the ground. But first down Bears. Now they come the out route for Thompson. Makes the catch, steps out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Cheese downfield.
Yeah, and not have any linemen downfield to make it an eligible play. Straight drop back to pass again. Good protection. Fires. He's got Thompson. Turns around at the 30. Brought down.
First down.
Gain a 6. The 30-yard line near hash. West Branch trying to add to a 17-0 lead. Gonna run the option now. Cornwell keeps it himself. Turns it up. Look out. He's got running room. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. Wrestled down near the 10-yard line. Great job, Quinnia, stringing that out. He made it look like he was going to pitch, and that guy couldn't decide. Am I going to take quarterback pitch? Quarterback pitch.
Run into the outside, but give Bo credit. He made a quick decision, and it turned out great.
First and 10. Now we've got a penalty flag down. Steps back. The Bears just stay set. Run the same play here, it looks like. Twins either direction. First and 15. Play action. Pass play. Rolls to the right. Now just chucks it underneath and overled the intended target. As the pressure. Twins either way again for the Bears. Cornwell again under pressure, sets up that center screen for Lukovsky up the middle of the field, and he's inside the 10 down about the 8-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 on the play. Third down here, just outside the 7. They can get a first down just before the goal line. Trips to the right. Lukovsky straight behind Cornwell out of the gun. Thompson splits out to the left. Blitz coming up the middle. Roll out to the right. Cornwell steps up, throws into the end zone, and almost intercepted after it ricocheted off of the Bear defender.
Cornwell set to attempt the field goal.
Snap on the money. Spot down. Kick up. It's got the height. It's got the distance. It is good.
Kicks up and good, making the score West Branch
53 seconds to go
0
in the first half. West Branch.
Score whether it's 3 or 7.
Yep. Javi Z with the approach. And this time he's just going to squib one, hits one of the front men, and there's a fight for the football. It's loose. Looks like the Bears might be on it.
Yeah, I think
at the West Burlington 43-yard line.
Yep.
And they do. Who else? Tonight's Hodge Construction player profile, Cheese Graves, comes up with it. And I don't think it was a designed onside. I think it was just a squib to prevent a big return, and bounced our way. Cheese in motion, left to right, gives a trips look. Cornwell straight drop back to pass. Good protection, steps up, fires far side, goes up for the catch. Penalty flag comes down.
I think a late hit on Cornwell.
Cornwell pass complete.
Clock starts, though. Trips to the left. Cornwell, long count. Straight drop back to pass. Fires down the middle of the field, overshoots Shealy, and it falls incomplete.
Not sure who was supposed to be up on the line of scrimmage and who wasn't.
Graves goes in motion to the short side of the field to give a trips look that way. Cornwell back to pass, throws the out route. Cheese makes the catch with the hands, steps out of bounds at about the 20.
8.
Third down and 8 at the 20. Twins either direction. Cornwell straight drop back to pass. Blitz coming, rolls out to his right. Steps away from man, steps up, throws into the end zone, and knocked away. Great defense by the center fielder, Bryce Minnick. I'm going to say 39, it looks like.
Quick note here, if he were to make this would be a school record for most field goals in a game.
From the right hash mark, snap down, Kick up, plenty of leg. Does he curl it in? He does.
Holy cow.
Sets a school record, and with 15 seconds before halftime, West Branch extends the lead to 23-0. Javi Z waits. Here's the whistle. Readies his kick coverage. And again, squibs another one. This one West Burlington's going to let bounce, and it will be covered at the 25-yard line.
Yep.
So maybe run a couple of plays, see if you can get something big. Bears show blitz. Day throws underneath. He's got Reese Richards at the 30-yard line. And they will take the timeout.
Sorry.
Okay. Looked like maybe a face mask for 15.
No, he did the hands to the head, so illegal substitution.
Well, no, that might have been like illegal hands to the face. There's blitz by Blackie. Day rolls out, steps up. Now he's just going to keep it and run out of bounds. With 4 seconds, Homer chain gang gives him a short gain on the play.
Yeah, it must be Andy's cousin over there.
There he is, a missed tackle in the backfield, but nice job coming up from his linebacker spot is Hatfield. Brim gets 2 on the play. That is the final play of the first half. Slater Grifford, a big leg. He had 1 touchback and a couple more kickoffs inside the 5-yard line last week, so need to get a big return here. He's got the approach.
Ooh.
High end over end. Shealy will field at the 4 on the near side, angling up the middle. 20. Sidesteps one man. Stumbles ahead to the 25-yard line. Twins to the right. Backs either side of Cornwell. Out of the shotgun. Run the crossbuck, and they're going to run into each other and get dropped for a loss of 5. Bears will come up unbalanced right. Twins to the right. I formation. Cornwell up under center. Blitz coming. Handoff for Lukovsky. And he's able to spin ahead to the 24-yard line. West Burlington's going to pin their ears back and bring pressure. Let's see if the Cornwell can deliver some strikes here. Steps up, goes deep. He's got Shealy, overthrows him, and almost intercepted down there by Holtenhauser. All right. Thank you, Jason. Well, Mike, the start that West Burlington wanted, a 3 and out. Now they've got 10 guys on the line of scrimmage. Cornwell gets this one off, but not very good, very high. We'll take a West Branch hop. It will get across midfield. And their best field position all game long. See if they made any halftime adjustments. As Day will keep it himself. He's hit in the backfield and swarmed down. First one there was Freese.
On the stop for West Branch. Loss of 3,
Yeah.
sets up second
Let's see
down,
if little
13.
Jacob can be disruptive to their offense.
Blitz coming by Black. There's a little swing route out to Whaley. He's got some running room down that far sideline, and he just steps out of bounds after he crosses midfield.
7 from the
3rd down
49 of West Branch.
and about 7 from the 49-yard line. Day flares it out near side this time. And there is a couple of blocks. Penalty flag comes in as we get a block in the back. 2 of them come in, and that's going to send it back. Go 3rd quarter.
Down 11.
3rd and 11 for West Burlington Notre Dame. Trips right, 1 to the left. Flared out to Snodgrass. Looks to turn it in. Great job by Lukovsky to slow him up. He breaks a couple of arm tackles, though. Comes near side and gets across midfield to the 48-yard line. That'll be pressure coming. This one is a low line drive. Hits, rolls, goes out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
That falls on that offensive line.
Twins left. Split backs either side of Cornwell out of the gun. Off tackle left side for Graves. He's hitting the backfield.
All on the backside.
Trips right. Cornwell rolls out to the right. Looking, steps up, throws. He's got Shealy, but again, he way overthrows him. To start this second half, the Bears face 3rd down and long. They send 3 wide to the right, tight end to the left. Kufsky in the backfield behind Cornwell. Rolls out to the right, looks to set up the tight end screen on the backside. Now he just dumps it under to Tanner, and Tanner's going to get dropped for a loss on the play. I think that's something where the sophomore tight end, Pete Espenson, needs to sell that block just a couple seconds longer. Pressure coming again, almost blocked. Cornwell
Yep,
gets
there's a
hit.
flag.
Ball hits at the 40, rolls out to the 47-yard line.
They're going with 10 up on the line of
They've
scrimmage.
done that every time we've punted. Now they back a couple of guys off. Now they bring one on late. Now we've got a penalty flag down.
Snodgrass back to receive. Cornwell back to punt.
Better snap. Better kick. This one angling to the far sideline. Snodgrass fields at the 47. Makes the first guy miss. Gets through that second layer. Inside the 30-yard line, and 35 rather, to the 34. 0. I'm actually going to say spot him down at the 34-yard line. Trips left. Day out of the gun. Steps back to pass. Looks down the field. Everybody's covered up. Now he rolls out. Looks near side. He's got Whaley. Can't get him. And good pressure. Runs him down is Jeff Bowie back at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, they had everybody covered, and Bowie did a great job of running to the quarterback.
There's the handoff to Brim. Bowie that time able to string things out just enough. Allowed Hatfield and Black.
He's been hit a few times.
Bears showing blitz. Quarterback keep the whole way, spins away from the first man, and he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on. Stands back at his own 45. Put a foot into it. End over end, angling near side 15. Shealy picks it up at the 5 and gets wrestled down at the 7. He saved about 3. Completely opposite field position for the Bears from what they've had all game long. They shift Barnhart over to the right side for an unbalanced look. I formation behind Cornwell. They run ISO this way. Lukowski looks for a couple of blocks, pushes Black, breaks another tackle, 20, 25, 30. One man to beat behind him, and he's wrestled down out across the 40 to the 42, 43-yard line, 44. Give him 37 on the play. That's first down, the first one of the second half for the Bears, out to the 44-yard line. Cornwell hands off Lukowski. Left side kind of bobbles it a little bit, strung out by Greer, and he's wrapped up and brought down for a loss of 5. 4:45 and counting here in the third quarter. Twins right, I formation, unbalanced look with Barnhart on this near side. Toss sweep comes to the near side. Jacob tries to open up a lane. Greer runs down Lukowski from the backside. Lukowski carries him out to the 45 for a gain of 6 on the play. And coach sent somebody different in for him. 76, Connor Orth. Third down and 9 for the Bears. Play action. Straight drop back to pass. He's got a man, Thompson, wide open. Can McBain get there? He does at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bears. 55 yards on the play action, and the Bears go up 29-0.
And he didn't even get close to getting touched. It was just excellent protection from that line. And Thompson just got wide open, and Bo laid it out there perfect. Jason, were you down there on that end?
Zamudio awaits the snap from Lukowski. To Shealy. Spot down, kick up, and sails right through the uprights.
Kicks up and good, making your score Western.
Snodgrass and Whaley back deep to receive. Zamudio with the approach. Angles this one over to the far side, hits at the 7, picked up by Whaley inside the 5. Angling to the near side, and he is hit first by Morgan Hartz, missed the tackle, slowed him up enough, though, to get across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Off inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Your team
at the high school level inside the 30.
Yeah.
There is counterplay, comes back near side, and the Bears defense read it beautifully. Jacob Barnhart just throws Day to the turf back inside the 15 at the 13, a loss of 3 on the play.
Did a suplex there.
Yeah.
He just picked him up and threw him backwards. So
2nd and 13, trips to the right this time for the Falcons. A little flare pass out there, and Lukowski read it, but he missed, got inside, allowed the receiver to get outside, but his defenders are there to pick him up. After a gain of about 3, Whaley is wrapped up.
But they got nothing going deep at all.
Bears showing blitz and movement, jumping into the third down and 5 now for the Falcons. Hand it off to Brim. Tries to string it out. Lukowski had him dead to rights, and he just didn't break down good enough.
No.
And that's going to give him enough to get across for the first down. First down out to the 27. Trips right for Day. Long count. Keeps it himself. Up the middle of the field. Looks for some running room. Head to about the 30-yard line. 8. Zamudio comes in. Dalen Peterson comes out. There's that little flare out again, out to Whaley. Looks to get to the outside. Brought down as he gets out near the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 down and about a yard here for the Falcons. And a bad snap. Day has to pick it up in the backfield. Looks to get it the outside. Bowie wrestling him down and brings him back at the 24-yard line. A loss of 12 on the play.
That's now, I think, his second or third time on a tackle for loss.
Yeah, he is playing well. And a couple other times he's just played that zone read well and cracked down on things. Whaley, end-over-end kick away from the returners. Goes across midfield, out of bounds near the West Branch 45-yard line. But, yeah, for a freshman to our Foods of District 3.
I tell you guys what, they sold a watermelon for $1, and by gosh, it was popular down here.
There is Sheely. Oh, Sheely running the Wildcat and tries to run the zone read and just loses the grip on it. He's going to get brought down back at the 46-yard line. A little bit different look here. There is Sheely. Hands off for Lukowski. Breaks one arm tackle, trying to carry Greer with him. Gets across midfield. Down to the 49-yard line. Well, of course, but we won't say anything. Oh, wait. Hey, we're live.
Yeah.
Twins either direction. Sheely still in at quarterback. Hatfield now in the backfield. Sheely rolls to his right. Steps up, under pressure. Steps a man, now steps up, throws again. Catch is not made. Thompson kept a toe down, but he couldn't quite drag it enough before they kicked this one away. Put a foot into it near his own 40-yard line. Snap on the money, good protection. Nice high spiraling kick. Snodgrass will let it go. Hits at the 12, rolls. 5, 3, 2, 1, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a coffin corner if you have ever seen one.
I'm not sure we've ever seen a punter with back-to-back.
Probably pretty proud of his younger bro right there. So first down and 10 at the 1-yard line for West Burlington Notre Dame. Day out of the gun. Little flare pass out there for Whaley. Catches it in the end zone. Turns up. Makes the first guy miss. Wrapped up, brought down as he gets across the 5 out to the 6-yard line. Bears up 30-0. 11:20 and counting to go in the ball game. Twins right, one to the left. Day comes out here again to Whaley. He is hit in the backfield by Hatfield, runs backwards. He's at the 1, and he's going to get thrown down as Hatfield couldn't get him, but Freese and Graves were right there for the Falcons.
And then Graves in on stop for West Branch.
Twins either direction. Day, straight drop back to pass. He's looking for the go route, comes near side. He's got Snodgrass, but he well overshot it, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down.
Wow.
That's the play they tried a lot last year on it, Steven. You were talking about halftime, a different quarterback. They were trying that last year a lot, and it was successful. This year, not so much.
Whaley, just a short, low kick, hits at the 18, rolls out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Levi Kleinmeyer at the fullback. Twins right. Bit of a bobble on the snap. Handoff goes to Hatfield, and he's brought down inside the 30 at the 29 for a gain of a yard on the play. Yep.
Week 3 is district play, and that's what counts the most. And those, it's good to be 2-0, but it make no difference if we were 0-2. So
there's a bobble on the snap. Kalberg gets the handoff, gets ahead.
Advantage of that. At least the way they ran it tonight.
And they're going to have false start here on the Bears. Quarterback, fresh soft running back, Eagle and Kalberg. Brady Lukowski splits out wide one way, O'Neal to the other. Levi Kleinmeyer, the fullback. There's the ISO play. Kalberg bowls his way ahead for maybe a yard.
Which is good. And, there's no sense giving them 30 yards in field position when your defense is playing this well.
Penalty flag down as Bo hits this one high. And that looked just like a pitching wedge. Hit it to 17, rolls down to the 9.
Say that. I would say West Branch's defense tonight came to play. Coach Peterson saw something he said he liked in the film early this week. It said that they could just stay base, and they feel that the kids had their assignments, that they could be successful, and certainly have been tonight.
Bo with another nice kick, hits at the 9, and it rolls out of bounds at the 5.
We're going to start calling him the grave digger.
Holy cow. Dakota Kahlberg in at a linebacker. Kleinmeyer at a linebacker. There's a flare out there for Whaley. Misses the first guy. That was Zach Thompson. Makes a couple other guys miss before Passeri's over there. That'll be at the end, excuse me. Hauser's actually back there at that safety spot. 1st and 10. There's the handoff, stringing out near side. Brady Lukovsky couldn't quite get to him. Evan O'Neill is able to slow him up as Cam Hauser comes over.
2nd down, 9.
Got Hauser and Kahlberg as sophomores and Hartz as a freshman, along with quite a few juniors. Another freshman in the form of Bowie out there. There's the handoff to Brim. Cuts it back near side, and Hartz misses the tackle. Another tackle bounced off. Brady Lukovsky comes up from behind. Brim gets out to the 42, 43, 40. 7 minutes to go in the game. Bears up 30-0. They pump fake, go deep. They've got just one man back there in coverage, and a sliding attempt, unable to bring it in, was Bryce Minnan.
And I guess we're no worse for the wear.
Second down and 10. Day flares this one out. Kleinmeyer and Zach Thompson try to converge. Whaley makes a miss. Bowie comes able to come over and run him down at the
breakdown. But more times than not, you overshoot the ball carrier.
3rd down. Option and fumble on the play, and little Jacob able to come up with it at the West Burlington 49-yard line. Bears take over.
Midfield, where it will be 1st and 10.
Bears come out. One back set here. Not sure if now we're going to have false start as the fullback return home next Friday night. Throwback game wearing the purple jerseys against Jessup. Start of district action. High formation for Eagle. First man through is Kleinmeyer. And the fullback bulldozes his way ahead for a couple on the.
A lot of old timers are going to be coming back for that game. That'll be fun.
That should be a lot of fun, definitely. Trey Eagle up under center. Turns, hands off to Kleinmeyer again. He stood up at the line of scrimmage, fights ahead for maybe a yard on the
veteran games.
Yep, definitely. Trey Eagle looks over to the sideline, gets the okay to start the cadence. Trying to just milk the clock here. Hand off to Kahlberg. He actually runs into Eagle. And Kahlberg able to reestablish himself, gets across midfield for a carry again.
I'm guessing he's going to take a full swing at this one.
Snap on the money. So on angles near side, he kind of got that one a little bit too far. He was trying too hard that one. It's going to be up near the 30, I bet.
Backers, the secondary, all has played well and tackled well.
And there is. The counter play comes back near side for Brim. First guy missed, spins away from the second guy. Gets across the 35 to the 36.
Great, we'll take that anytime, but more importantly is the shutout that these Bears have been throwing so far.
Long count. Day's going to keep it himself. Brady Lukovsky comes down, slows him up. Couldn't see who it was that came in and cleaned him up. Was that Kahlberg?
As much as Brady Lukovsky. You could put him at wide out. You could put him at defensive end, safety. He's going to give you everything he has.
Brim comes over, gets across the 40. Penalty flag comes in. 3:40 and counting. Bears up 30-0.
3rd and 14.
3rd and 14. Brim counter up the middle of the field. He is hit, thrown back. Kahlberg, Kleinmeyer will drop back as a single setback to field. Bit of a low snap. Gifford gets it. Hits a nice punt. Passeri's going to let it hit at the 39. He will pick it up at the 30, and he fumbles it. And that is why you don't let it bounce like that. And West Burlington will get the ball inside the 25 at the 22-yard line.
You know, Shealy had done that earlier in the game. And I'm sure Coach Crosswade is going to talk to him about you either field it on the fly or you let it just roll.
There's the option. Pitch goes out to Brim. Tries to get to the corner. Strung out nicely by the corner out there. Brought down, but not before he gets a gain. Second down at the 15. Brim comes near side. He's got some running room again. Looks to get it the outside. Hauser brings him down inside the 10 at the 9. Gain of 6 on the play. Stops. Now starts again as they get the chain set. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the game. The Bears trying to preserve this shutout. Brim, handoff. Angles near side. Waits for some running room. Hits Hauser at the 3 and runs him over. Gets into the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown run. Tanner Snodgrass will be the holder. Snap on the money, pressure up the middle, and they're going to have to pick it up. Go way, and bowls up to the 3-2-yard line. Great pressure up the middle, and it'll be no good. 30-6, the Bears with the lead. Maybe a little squib. Nothing for West Burlington to lose by onside in this one. And this one's just going to be a pooch. Morgan Hartz fields it and does the wise thing. About buries the ball as he falls. And really try to work on and improve here as they head into district play next week.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, at this point, I mean, they're not showing much of a package at all. Because
2nd and 7. Minute and a half to go. Eagle up under center now. High formation behind him. Kleinmeyer tries the left side. That's the old 30.
You don't get many references like that, I'm sure.
I've been a long time since I've seen that. I'll have to see if Sideline Jerry's got any Tommy Boy references next week. Twins to the right. Kahlberg with the handoff. Up near midfield. Brought down at the 49. Gain of 3 on the play.
Of the game, I mean, outside of the turnover there in the fourth quarter, we did not have anything. So you know, you got to be happy with the consistency of the offense and the improvement of the defense, Gracie.
Yeah, absolutely. 30-6, the final score. West Branch with the win over West Burlington Notre Dame. We'll take a quick timeout. Jason Miller will have our full wider insurance agency talk with Coach Butch Peterson. Also, we'll have our Main Street Suites player of the game. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.